We've come to the end of another football season, and whilst there were triumphs, there were also tears. One story spreading across the web is the very public sacking of Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti, delivered live and in person by Real Madrid president Florentino Perez during a press conference held Monday night. Now, during his speech, he said, "This has been a difficult decision, mainly for the board of directors, but as I always say, we aren't here at Real Madrid to make easy decisions." Perez went on to say that they were aware that they needed a new impulse and stopped short of announcing their new manager. Joining us now to give us his thoughts as to the dismissal of Carlo Ancelotti and who will be the 10th Real Madrid manager in 12 years is Stuart from TalkingTipsters.com. Stuart, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Now, Carlo Ancelotti won 74% of his games with Real Madrid, his best average, but he failed to scoop both the La Liga title and the Champions League title. Did his dismissal come as a surprise to you?
As a surprise, no. I mean, it's Real Madrid. They didn't win anything. They were bound to sack him. I was absolutely not surprised, but if it had been pretty much any other club in the world, then I think, people would be saying, oh, it's a terrible decision, which in my opinion it is. I think it's not a good decision at all. But you would be surprised at any other club, but Real Madrid, they're a bit of a circus, they're a bit of a freak of nature, and it was just going to happen because they didn't win anything.
Yeah. Well, Rafa Benitez has the shortest odds there, priced 1.2 at Ladbrokes, to be the new manager. Will he be the 10th Real Madrid manager in 12 years?
I think he will, yes. All the odds showing he will. I mean, he's down to 1.2 at the moment, which, no value at all in that whatsoever. I think he is going to be the next Real Madrid manager. Obviously, he's already been the Real Madrid B manager. He was Real Madrid youth manager. He was Real Madrid youth assistant manager before leaving the club and spending time away learning his craft. And, I think if anybody else came in, it would be a massive surprise at this point.
Yeah. Would you say he's the best man for the job?
No, I think Carlo Ancelotti is the best man for the job. Cristiano Ronaldo turned around, before the sacking was made, he said, I hope to be working with this man next season. And also now Paul Clement has left. He's likely to become the next Derby head coach, and he was the assistant manager. So you're looking at all change at the top. I think this is actually going to cause quite a bit of trouble. You've got Rafa Benitez, who likes his teams to play really hard, doesn't like to carry any passengers in his sides, and suddenly he's going to be faced with Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, both of whom can be passengers in matches, and he's going to have to work very, very hard to get those two both in his starting 11. And Florentino Perez is unlikely to want to see one of his two stars benched.
Yeah. Well, Jurgen Klopp is the second favourite, priced 5. For those watching, is there any value at that price, or really this is Rafa Benitez?
Really, this comes down to Rafa Benitez. I think, personally, I think it'd probably be sensible to actually turn down the Real Madrid job, but very few people do that. In terms of long term, I should think he'll have a season there. This is probably exactly the reason why Jurgen Klopp is likely to say no to the job if he was ever offered it. He built the Borussia Dortmund side. He changed so many things while he was there. He was responsible for so much. And it's highly unlikely to go to a Real Madrid where you've got Florentino Perez, who goes, off his own bat and signs players, transfer committee, so many people are just involved in the running of that club, and Jurgen Klopp will not want to get involved in that kind of thing.
Well, an early look at the La Liga futures has Real Madrid as second favourites to win next year, La Liga title, priced 2.5 below Barcelona, and also second favourites to win the Champions League, again below Barcelona, priced 5.5. Can new manager Benitez help them achieve what Ancelotti failed to do?
No, I don't think he can. I would expect them to finish without anything next season again, and we'll be going through exactly the same thing again. We'll be talking about who will be the next manager of Real Madrid. So, this could go on for a few seasons, I think.
Okay, Stuart from TalkingTipsters.com, thank you for coming on the show today and giving us your opinion here.
Happy to.